Hey y'all, like the video on your way in, please. Hey y'all, hey y'all. Now let me tell y'all. So I was sitting down, I was recording my video, right? I was recording, and I was like, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. And if I'm not feeling it, then I feel like y'all not gonna feel it. So I was like, let me just jump on live. So this is why we are live, like randomly, okay, with no fair warning, because I wasn't even warned that we was going to be doing this live today, but we are here. Let me know that you can see me, you can hear me. Say what's up, drop me some yellow hearts in the chat. Let me know you here. How is everybody's Sunday going? Y'all, I was just thinking to myself, next Sunday, I think it's next Sunday, we will be talking to Jasmine from Married at First Sight. So make sure that you guys are subscribing. I'm gonna set the live maybe a day or two before we actually go live. I just want to confirm everything with her and everything like that, so that you guys can get up there and have your notification bell on. Okay. Hey Nikki B, you guys, let me tell you, I feel like the cast of Ready to Love is really on my side. They really on my side. Now listen, we got Habibi up out of here. We got Tequila up out of here. Now y'all know I need them to do me one last solid. Okay, one last solid, and that is to like, it's time for Red. Once Red, okay, y'all, I know, I'm a little biased. I don't really see it for him like that. Once Red is going, especially after I see how he behaved in the preview of next week, once he's going, I feel like then they can go ahead and do whatever they want to do. I'm fine whatever way they decide to go after that, okay? But let's just go ahead and get into this review. You guys don't forget to like the video, because this is a impromptu live. The more you like, the more people get in the room, okay? If you guys don't like it, then YouTube don't push it, and then nobody know that I'm live. And it's partially my fault, but I need you guys to help me out, okay? Help me out just a little bit. So let's get into it. The men meet up at the gentleman's lounge, okay? Tommy lets them know. Yeah, I think she's leaving too. But she it's about her time, okay? Tommy lets them know that the he's in charge this week, okay? He's picking who's going on what dates, and it's gonna be some single dates, it's gonna be some group dates, and it might be some threesome dates. Not the threesome dates that Marvin would like, okay? But three people out on a date. He wants them to go ahead and explore and try to discover why he chose the people that he chose to go out on the dates that's going on these dates. He said there might even be some surprises, because y'all know Tommy's good for a good old curveball. Which at this point, let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. Last year, what we got was a curveball when Tommy let them know that they can now go ahead and save a person. Like, they have the power, but everyone has to agree on a person that they save. That was a curveball. We done seen him introduce new people in season after season after season, and I get to the point where it's like, this isn't a curveball anymore, Tommy. This is just part of the show. You know how, like, we have to meet the family, we have to meet the exes, we get new people. It's just part of, like, the formula. Stop trying to make it seem like it's something that's not. Unless you want to give us some real curveballs, it's not really curving balls like it should, okay? So the first day we get, y'all, is Tequila and Marvin. Now Tequila comes in, she's like, I know I said that I would go home if my baby went home, but I'm mature. I'm mature now, okay? And I want to see this process through. No, you're not, girl. No, you're not. I don't understand. Stick to your word. Your word is all you got. Your word is your bond. So go ahead and just go home with Habibi. Child, because you was over there, windmilling for him. You was windmilling. Let's not act like you wasn't out there windmilling for him. So just go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and do it. But no, she's going to see the process going through, okay? Now, when Marvin sees Tequila, he's like, this is going to be interesting, because I just heard just yesterday that she said that I was ignoring her. So this is going to be interesting to see how it plays out. I'm not going to lie, it looked like they were having a great time. I mean, they were playing the games. Why is my daughter walking out the door? Milan, where you going? Oh, okay. Um, So they she looking for her Temu package, y'all. So anyway, they were having a good time. I'm not gonna lie and say that it just was like a bad date. It was a great date. She was like playful with him. They were sitting down, they were talking about, their favorite types of food. It was a vibe, but it was a friendly vibe. You know what I mean? So it was like, yeah, they was having a good time, but on friendly terms. I think Tequila read probably more into it, but Marvin had already made up his mind that this wasn't really going to be romantic. He's open to the idea of it, but he knows that this isn't going to be anything romantic. And I'm not mad at it because Tequila got a lot of issues. A lot of issues, okay? So Chris gets his blind date and he gets to meet Kat. Now, Kat, y'all, is pretty. She's beautiful. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big wig wearer, but I liked her wig. It was giving like this natural, like kinky wig, and it didn't give like all the 18,000 baby hairs that come down to the eyebrows. Like, I liked it. It was real subtle. And you know how people be like, the wigs be like real wiggy. It didn't look real wiggy to me, so I was here for that. Okay, I did not like her boots. Oh, that reminds me, what kind of shirt was that Tequila had on? Tequila had on that black shirt, y'all. Shakira in my membership group chat said that she looked like she was like, why she got that trash back on? I don't know why she had that trash back on. It was not flattering. It wasn't flattering. The shirt wasn't ugly, but it just wasn't flattering for her body. Okay. But yes, Kat is beautiful. Now, I'm here for all of that. I did not like her boots. And the boots made her look really, really tall compared to Chris. Because when they stood up the hug, I was like, Chris is short. I didn't realize Chris was that short. After seeing that clip, I kind of can't look at Chris the same. It's giving me like little boy vibes, okay? Just a little bit, okay? But they were sitting down, and Kat is a registered nurse. She got 3 degrees. How many? 3. She's 34. Was she 34 or was she 33? She might be 33 or 34. I think she's 33. No. On the screen it said 33, but I'm pretty sure she said 34 because that's what she said. Child, they lying about these ages. I need y'all to recognize that they is lying about these ages. I'm just saying. Okay. So they sitting down and she's from Jersey. Jersey girl in the building. Y'all know how I feel about my Jersey girls. Jersey girls in the building. And I didn't realize Chris was 39. He looks young. Chris 39? Child, I didn't know that either. He looks good for 39. Go ahead, Chris. Okay, and I'm saying talking about something. He's giving little boy vibes and whatnot. He's giving grown man age. Okay. But yeah, something's wrong with these ages. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Now, I don't claim to look really, really like really young, but I'm 33, and I feel like they just look older than the 33-year-olds that I'm used to being around. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Okay. So Kat said that she really likes Chris. She said it's like going out with a hot guy that like just gets you. And I was like, oh, that's cute. But that's because she hasn't met the other guys. So she ain't got really too much to choose from. Not too much to choose from. But I do think that, he likes her a lot. But is it going to be anything serious? Is it going to be anything long term? No. It's just cute for now. I'm sorry, y'all. Chris was showing all teeth. You said O's equals bad lighting. Y'all think it was the lighting? I don't know. They all just seem really mature. Okay, they all just look really mature. Let me just say that. Okay. So then he says it was like a magnet between them. I said, oh, not a magnet. See, Chris is pushing it down. I mean, it was cute or whatever, but it wasn't giving magnet. Okay. Janelle goes on a blind date and we get to meet our new Chris. Now, his name is Christopher, but I'm going to call him new Chris because we got a Chris already. So we got new Chris and old Chris. Y'all remember Chris, the one who just went on a date with Kat? Now Janelle's on a date with new Chris. So y'all follow the news and O's. Okay, y'all get it. You get it? Got it? Good. Okay. So Janelle goes on a date with our new curveball, new Chris. And when he comes in, she's like, ooh, he's cute. And I was like, he is cute. But something's off. I don't know what it is because I keep looking at his face and I'm like, what is it I don't like about your face? And it's not that he's an ugly guy, he's a handsome guy. But it's something about his face I don't like. So I've been trying to put my finger on it and I can't. So but he overall seems like a nice guy, okay? So when he comes in, they are on a pizza date. So they're making pizza. Child, no. I'm sorry. This is not my type of dates. It sounds fun. It's like activities, things to do together, but I'm not about to get all that stuff in my nails. It's a no for me, okay? She said she used to work at Papa John's. I was like, that's interesting. I don't think I ever been inside of Papa John's, and I probably should so I can see if there's black people in it. And then he said his first job was McDonald's. My first job was Dunkin' Donuts, and I loved it. I ain't even gonna hold you. I love working at Dunkin' Donuts, and the old man used to tip me really, really good. Not gonna lie, okay. Um, isn't Janelle 41? How could her and the new guy Christopher go to the same high school? Child, because they lying about these ages. They lying about these ages. Stop playing with me. Y'all know they lying about these ages. I keep trying to tell y'all, there's no way. Janelle's 41 and Sierra's 33. I'm just saying. No shade, but I'm just saying, okay? New Chris is fine. And that's all. That's it. That's all. So it's just me. It's just me who like can't figure out what it is. Oh, y'all said it's fine. He's just fine. It's just it. That's it. Okay, cool. Okay, so they end up y'all got me all confused right now. So he's 30. Why did I write 34? I think he's 33 too. He's 32, 33, and he's an entrepreneur. Okay, he's a sucker for teeth. So all the girls out there, because y'all know Ready to Love, y'all ain't nobody really gonna find no real love out there, whatever. So when y'all want to go ahead and into his DMs, he like girls with nice teeth. So if your teeth not hitting, don't hit him up. Okay. Hey J Dub, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? So he keeps telling her that he likes her teeth. The one thing that I do like about new Chris, is that he said he's 34. Y'all won't stop playing with me, because let me look at this picture really quick, because they got me messed up with these ages. Y'all see that? 33. The same thing with her. She said she's 34 too, and they got 33. They lying. They is lying about these ages, y'all. I keep trying to tell y'all the ages ain't aging. They lying. Because why we got 33, and I know I heard 34 because I wrote it down. Thank you. Thank you, y'all. The ages ain't aging. Okay. So the one thing I do like about New Chris is that he's a teacher. And I think that good teachers, patient teachers, they have a different type of like heart. And it takes a lot to work with kids, and especially other people's kids. And depending on where he teaches, it could be like inner city. It could like, kids with different challenges and stuff like that. So I really, really like the fact that he's a teacher or was a teacher. That does it for me, okay? It's something about a man who loves kids that do it for me, coming from someone who's not really a kid person. Now, hear me out. I don't really like kids like that. I like my kid and my new kid that I'm about to have, but I'm not really a big fan of kids. So I think that it takes a special person to really, really like kids, okay? The ages ain't edgy. They never did, child, never. They had a birthday doing filming. Oh, that's what happened. New Chris has a beautiful family. How you know what his family look like? Child, Mona, you out here stalking? Mona, is you stalking? Let me find out. Hey, sunshine. Okay, so They seems to have been hitting it off really good. He likes her. She seems to think he's handsome. So far, so good. The one thing that I did learn from this date is that Janelle was engaged. I did not know that Janelle was engaged. Y'all knew that? I feel like I never heard about her being engaged before, which is very funny to me because now that she says it out loud, she gives me the type, the way the men seem to be falling all over her. That yeah, somebody had to propose to her and try to wipe her up before. But did she ever say why it didn't work out? What happened? Because I that would be interesting to know. Okay. And assuming that she's 41, it doesn't make sense that she would have at least been engaged before. Okay. So Phil has a date with Tequila. But it's so funny because when Tequila came in, y'all, they put the most dramatic music that they could find. It was like the doomsday music. It was just like you just knew that this date was going to be so horrible with the way they had the music playing when Tequila walked in with Phil. I said they done set these people up for what? Okay. So so I'm not gonna lie, I kind of stopped liking Phil this much. Because Phil said he don't like cats. And I said, oh no. Y'all know how I feel about my cats. Right then I was like, I don't like my new with something. I couldn't quite put my finger on it, but I knew it was something. Okay, not too much on Phil and not liking cats, but what I'm saying is, I don't know. I kind of just looked at him different after that. And so Sierra ends up coming in, and then the atmosphere changed. You can tell that the tension was let up. Everything seemed a little bit better. They start talking about, wanting kids and things like that. Sierra said she want her eggs cracked. Okay, she ain't got time. She trying to get pregnant on her way to the car. She want her eggs cracked. She want to have as many kids as she can afford. I said, child, no, girl, no, don't do it. But listen to me, Sierra. Let me tell you. If you want to have kids, if you want to have them, get on it, girl. At this point, just have some kids because let me tell you, pregnancy in your 30s is ghetto. It is ghetto. I am struggling, and I'm 33 now. Okay, I'm struggling. It is hard. Okay. When I had my daughter at 23, I was outside. Okay, I was living my best life. I was still, just out doing the most for no reason at all at 23. 33, baby, I feel like I don't know if I can make it. I don't know if I can make it. I'm trying to figure out, like, as soon as I hit 37 weeks, when the doctor tell me I'm full term, can you take it out? Because I am struggling. So I don't know how many you plan to have, but you got to listen to your body because it won't be, I pray that it's smooth, but it is a hard task. Um, why didn't Phil go on a date with Aries? Because they didn't get to pick who they went on dates with. Tommy picked who they went on dates with. Tommy picked who they went on dates with. So when Sierra so then Phil told the ladies that he don't post his significant other on social media like that. And everybody was like, oh no. Tequila said that she feels like he is emotionally immature because he doesn't do that. Now I had to sit back and think about it, right? Y'all know I've been with my husband for a long time, right? So I'm about to spill some tea on us. Back in the day, I used to be really, I told you I was toxic, right? So I used to get on it. I was that girl that go on the internet and tell all her business and like make subliminal posts about him and all that stuff. I was that girl. And so as time went on, he kind of unfollowed me. He kind of unfollowed me and just never followed me back. So that's where we at with it. Okay. That's where we at. It doesn't bother me now. And I got a new Instagram because my Instagram now, well, we follow each other on Facebook, but we never follow each other on Instagram. And then when I got a new Instagram account for like YouTube and stuff, we just never bit down that road. And I think we should leave it like that, okay? Because I'm new Chloe. Old Chloe is toxic, and I don't need to be the one, now I'm over there on your page trying to go through the likes. Then I'm going through your likes to go through the people who you liked and the people who liked you. And now I'm down a rabbit hole because I'm half crazy. I don't need that. I know my limits, okay? So we just gonna leave it like that, okay? Which does show a little bit of emotional immaturity, okay? But I would be lying if I said that it's something behind Phil that seems like there is a disconnect. something in his eyes. Maybe it's just that when he's not feeling a person, he really disconnects from them. So, or he really doesn't like pour into it at all, like entertain it at all, because he does seem disconnected. He definitely does seem disconnected. Oh, thank you. Don't have time for it. No, I don't, y'all. I told y'all, when I tell y'all I was that girl, I was that toxic girl. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm not even playing. I can't do it now because just like, going on his page, I'll be like, oh, who liked the picture? Now I'm in the picture looking at who liked it. Now I'm on all their profiles, and then a part of me gonna want to make a fake profile so I could go ahead and like the follow the girls page so I can see if he liked their pictures. Like I don't no, y'all, no. I can't even allow myself to be open to that type of foolishness no more. I'm gonna just let it go. We just let it go and let it be what it is. Okay. So yeah, so I do feel like there is a disconnect. I'm telling too much of my business, right? So I do feel like there's a disconnect between Phil, with Phil and the girls. So I'm not gonna hold her too much on feeling like there's something. But I think if Phil was to get married and have children and things like that, then of course he will post his wife and his children. I don't think he'll be like, no, I don't. But just listening to Phil and how even when he was talking to Kat and he was saying how she would push him to like go places and do things, I just think he's too old to not have experienced any type of life. He feels he's missing something. He doesn't have an oomph about him. He doesn't have an excitement about him. He doesn't have something that's like makes you curious about him. It's just like, and I'm not gonna lie. Phil kind of reminds me of Herbert. I keep getting Phil and Herbert confused a little bit. And not in a bad way. It's just like Phil doesn't have that much of an identity that I keep thinking that he's Herbert. If that makes sense? I think that makes sense. I used to be retaliatory, toxic. I just stopped dealing with folks that would take me there. Just had to say you had me dying laughing at Auntie. I think a friend followed her too. Oh yeah, she's hilarious. These are some old looking 30 something. They lived hard. That's what I said. I don't know, but they definitely not 33. Something ain't adding up. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So Tequila takes this time to tell Phil that she feels like he's holding a grudge. Jesus. Okay, now I'm looking at this scene, and unless it was parts of this that wasn't shown, I don't see it. He's literally sitting there having a conversation with you. He's having a conversation with Sierra. Everything seems to be going. You guys are just flowing. Okay. If anything, you're the one saying that he has an emotional disconnect and whatnot, but he's the one holding the grudge against you. And he's just like, I thought we had moved past that. Like, girl, move on. And that's what I'm like, move on. You're doing too much. Obviously, the conversation was had, it's over, it's done. You guys are in a new place. Even if he was starting to like, see a different side of you or, open up to you, you just pushed him back again. Let it go. Like, it's giving red at this point. Like, why bring that up at this moment? But anyway, Red, Herbert, Unique, Lee, and Aries go on a group date to play flag football. And then everybody meets New Chris because New Chris comes in and join them. Here go Red, beating on his chest because he, how old are you? Oh, you got to do a little bit stretching. Shut up. Shut. Y'all know how I feel about that daggone Red. Like, sir, it's giving insecure. It's giving I'm a baddie. Like, pay attention to me. Like, go away. I told y'all he's sassy. That would turn me off instantly. I don't like men who feel like they need to assert themselves because if you have it, you have it. Herbert was just like, what's up? What's going on? He's not even worried about him. Here go Red being the most like doing the most like I don't. Ooh, sassy baby, sassy. I keep trying to tell y'all sassy. Red bothers me. I I'm wearing red. Dang. Shoot, he maybe not even want to wear red no more. I feel real sassy today. Um, like you're just doing too much, child. But I'm not gonna hold you. Lee was out there on that field killing it. Okay, she was running, she was doing it. I was like, go ahead, girl. I love, when women can still just be like, athletic and cute and not like hold back and just do them. I love that for her. Okay. And the girls really stepped their game up, so good for them. So Unique and New Chris are sitting down and they're getting to know each other. She tells him that she was married before. Okay. She tells him that she was married. Her walls are up, so she can't really, like, her walls are up because of the things that she went through. She didn't really have any boundaries. She's not accepting just anything anymore. Like, she's really, she's really not ready to love. As much as I understand what she's doing, and I understand it. Like, as women, we have to set our boundaries. As women, we have to not accept BS. But she still has this bitterness about her. It's a bitterness. It's one thing to know, like, I'm not accepting no BS. I have my standards. I have my expectations. I have my boundaries. And when I realize that a person does not bring what I'm looking for to the table, I just go ahead and move on. She does have this coldness about her, which is what you guys are picking up on. Y'all picking up, y'all keep saying, oh, she's being rude. She's being rude. I don't think she's being rude. I think she just made up her mind that once she cross you out of her box, like once she say you not it for her, she has no feeling towards you. And so you guys are like, oh, she's being rude and she's being this, and she's like, she's not, to her it's not that, but it's coming off like that because she's been hurt. I don't know what Unique has been through in her past, but baby girl has been hurt and she's may have been traumatized. And I think that she needs to go through therapy to heal, because it's one thing to fix the mistakes that you made in a relationship, but it's another thing to hold on to the hurt from that relationship. And she has not let that go. She really has not let that go. Lee and Herbert they're talking, and they really, really are like into each other. Like, she's like, you have a healing spirit about you and this, that, and the other. And he's just picking up what she putting down. It's cute. It's a vibe. I like them. Now I'm starting to wonder. So y'all remember how I was like, Quentin gives me vibes like he fits in with everyone? Lee's doing that too. And that's probably why Lee and Quentin go good together, because they chameleons. Like, they literally adapt to whoever. And I feel like Lee is also one of those girls that, like, she knows how to, make a man fall into her. And she's beautiful. So she knows what she's doing. And so with that being said, I gotta watch out for Lee too. But they definitely seem to have a chemistry. According to Herbert, is the chemistry there that he didn't know was there before. Okay. She feels like she's a gift to whoever she ends up with. And I said, I know that's right, girl. I know that I am a gift, baby. Okay. And you should delicately hold me delicately, treat me delicate. Okay. Hey. So then Red and Aries, child. Oh, Aries is my spirit animal. I love her. Okay, when I tell you I love me some Aries, I love me some Aries because she is doing God's work out here. Okay, so Red lets Aries know that he is feeling her, he is liking her, and then he was like, so I just want to know because I heard that you straightforward. So, do you think I'm attracted too? She was like, I said, I know that's right, girl. I know that's right. Red, sassy Red, you about to be dogging her too? You about to be out here dogging her too? You about to start making your posts up there on the screen too? You about to make some new t-shirts and sweaters too? Like, what's the deal? Because I just know his little ego was hurting inside. Now watch it, y'all. Watch it. Watch he come out. Watch he come out on his interviews and be like, it was the editing. She didn't say she wasn't attracted. She ain't really do it like that. It was the editing. Child, watch the interviews. Be like, it wasn't even like that. See, that's what the editors do. It's always edited. They just try to play you, make you look a certain way. Baby, no. Aries is not feeling you. It is what it is. Accept it. Okay, accept it. Hold on, you guys. Y'all, let me tell y'all how my husband played too much. So he's gonna call me talking about so yeah, I'm driving down the street and I see a car seat on the curb. I see a car seat. You think I should pick it up? You think I should pick it up? I said, man, if you don't get off my phone, stop playing with me. No. First of all, I ain't taking nothing off nobody's sidewalk. That's one, but definitely not no damn baby seat. What's wrong with him? Play too much, way too much. But anyway, um, I was just like, when she did that, I was just so happy that Aries gave him a dose of his own medicine because I don't know why he feels like everybody needs to just go ahead and bow down to him and like like he's God's gift to women or something. Ew, ill, 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 ill. Okay, yeah, like no, sir, he plays too much, y'all. I was just about to ask who playing on your phone. Exactly. That's exactly what he's doing playing. I thought he was about to say he see a cute little kitten because every time he sees cats and stuff on the street, he called me and I'd be like, "Ooh, y'all know I'm a sucker for cats. If I could have a million cats, I have a million cats." So I thought that's what he's about to say, but he playing too much. Red is very annoying, and like the people be caping for him, and I just be like, I don't know why or how. What are you doing? Child, I don't know what's going on in this house today because my daughter's over here in a whole hoodie like it's not hot and some sunglasses on inside. I'm at the point where I just don't know what's going on. So, um, Unique has her conversation with Herbert. Um, and like I said before, she's not healed. And everybody's starting to realize that she's not healed because she's coming off as cold, she's coming off as rude. And it's just something she hasn't dealt with completely. It's just something she hasn't dealt with completely. So Aries is the only female I like on this cast. Okay, I like Aries. I like um I like Lee. I like females. You know who I was liking and kind of turned me off this season? Kira. Kira turned me off. This episode, Kira turned me off. Okay. So they set up another group date with Morier, Kira, Marvin, Phil, Jessica. And of course, Jessica now gets to meet our new curveball Cat. Well, they not Jessica, but the whole cast get to meet Cat. This is when Kira turned me off because I felt as though when Janelle was doing the same exact thing that Kira low key was trying to do to Cat, it was like like I was standing up for you, girl, and I was on your side, and now you sit here low key doing this to another woman, like coming in and taking shots at her low key. Like it was giving passive. It was passive aggressive. That's what she was. She was very passive aggressive. It was like straightforward, but not too straightforward. You know what I mean? And I didn't like that because it's like, once again, there's someone feeling insecure about themselves when another beautiful woman comes in the room. There's no need for all of that. I felt like it was no need for all of that. And it kind of turned me off from her because it's like, girl, I was sitting over there trying to, stands up for you and whatnot. And I commend you on how you handled yourself. But I guess at the end of the day, you was just giving out and this is part of your personality a little bit too. Kira was giving me mean girl vibes. Child, when I tell you, I feel like this season is going to be a mess because we're on episode 3. Y'all got to remember that we starting to see different sides of these women. And that lets me know that it's going to get messy because Janelle's a mean girl. Kira is passive aggressive. So I have to see how this is. One thing about Kat that I do like Kat. I love that she's confident. She doesn't seem intimidated. She doesn't seem the need like she has to put other people down to like feel good about herself. So I'm curious to see how her personality evolves over time, because the more and more I start to get to know these women, the more, well, I start to get to know these women based off what we see. It's starting to just be like, I don't like their personalities as a whole, if that makes sense. Okay. The women are messy again in season. Why? I don't know. Well, y'all know. Let's just say y'all know that women are catty by nature, right? Y'all know that that's like a thing with us. Did y'all not just hear me sit there and say I'll be going through everybody's, going through the profiles and looking at people's pictures? Like, is we naturally catty by nature, and then when you put men involved, baby, that's a whole nother thing. So it's always going to be a mess when you put women involved with men. You don't even have to put women involved with men. Look at the housewives. Look at like the old school bad girls club, basketball wives. All the shows where it's a bunch of women. As soon as you get women together, you ain't even gotta do nothing. Eventually, we gonna start fighting each other because that's just what we do. I don't know why, but that's just what we do. And it's not always like everybody inclusively fighting each other. It's always someone who, stirring up the drama. It's always someone who don't really give a F about nothing. It's always someone who think they big and bad, someone who's insecure, someone who feels, they need to assert themselves. It's always a lot going on with women, y'all. It'd be a lot. Yeah, that's why you really can't judge too much, because at some point you just have to understand that it just is like that's just part of our nature as women. I don't know why. We're hardwired a certain way. And when you put too many of us together, it's going to be a catastrophe. It's going to be a catastrophe. It just is what it is. I don't be mad. That's why I love it when the men do it. Because when the men do it, I be like, yes, I'm tired of the women being catty. Let the men do it. Let the men do it. As long as nobody's like physically fighting, I'm fine with a little bickering. I'm fine with the bickering. Um, just don't just don't be doing what Tequila did. Like, don't stand up on me, because now I feel like we now you taking this to a whole nother level, and I'm too cute to be fighting. Unless you want to get hit with my heel, you should back up. Okay, Red doing the caddy. Right, Sassy Red's doing all the caddy. Who just said that they don't mind him? Avita, girl. So, Maria. So yeah. So okay. Okay, so this is the first time that I see Phil eyes open, y'all. Phil, when he saw Cat, that man, I mean, he lit up. I said, "Oh, that's what it is." When he don't see, when he's not like when he don't see it for you at all, you get nothing. You get nothing from him. But when he saw Cat, that man opened his eyes, he smiled and everything. Okay, I was like, "Oh, okay, I see it now. I definitely see it." Okay. Marvin, he's looking at her like, she's something. I said, "Woo, child, she gonna come shake things up." When I tell y'all, they need to be prepared for Cat, because Cat is definitely about to come steal a men. Okay, she's definitely about to come steal a man, which is why Kira's over there like being extra. Okay, so so Morier and Kira, yeah, okay. So Marvin tells Kat that he writes erotica. Now, y'all, she was like, "Oh, okay," and I was just like, Phil adjusted his sweat. Yeah, he was not playing. He was not playing. He was ready to go talk to her and build that connection. Kat had all the bundles, girl, and I was here for every last bit of them bundles. Okay, it was giving that natural kinky. I liked it. I liked it. So so she told her, so she looked shocked or whatever. Okay, she said she happy he living in his truth. I said, child, that's I guess that's his truth. You know, Marvin is a different type of man, y'all. When I was like listening to the things that he into and stuff like that, I'm just like, "Ooh, this is intense." Like, baby, it's intense. Now, y'all know my curiosity wants to get into some of the things that are things, not gonna lie. But I can't do like the bondage. Like, don't tie me up. Don't put things in my mouth like that. Like, it just be a little parts of that I just can't get with. Now, I ain't gonna lie and be like some of the things I'd be like, I wonder. Okay, but no, not in my everyday man, because my everyday man, that mean I gotta like, be down for the get down all the time. Nobody wanna do all of that. Nobody got time for that, child. We got lives to live. So Moria and Jessica are talking, and they actually are hitting it off. Okay, she asked him what happened in his last relationship, and he said that his ex girlfriend. Now he said his ex girlfriend was pregnant. Now I thought he was about to say the baby wasn't his, because he said his ex girlfriend was pregnant, and she was still in communication with her ex boyfriend. And I was like, oh child, and the baby wasn't yours. That's so sad. Y'all was making up this whole scenario in my head. I just knew that that's what he was about to tell us. But come to find out, he's just co-parenting with her because she was still trying to have a little sneaky link. Okay, and I was like, that's messed up, because Moria seems like a really nice guy. He does seem like a nice guy, but y'all know how the girls walk over the nice guys, and she was still trying to get with her ex and whatnot. So now they co-parenting. I'm just glad that the baby is his. I wonder if he got a DNA test, because my messy behind would have been like, nope, I need to get a DNA test. Because what you're not about to do is play in my face. Y'all don't like nobody playing in my face. And I feel like that's what that girl did to Moria. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. You was thinking that too? Shoot. That's not his baby. Moria, hear me out, sir. Hear me out. Now, I know what you said. But let me stop, because that baby probably look just like him, and I'm probably about to store him some trouble, because now he about to go get a DNA test, and she gonna be mad. Okay, but him and Jessica definitely would seem to be hitting it off really good, and I like that for them, because I feel like I don't get a lot of Jessica vibes from anyone. Like, I don't see a lot of people going for her, and I don't see a lot of people going for Moria exactly like that. So I feel like if they could couple up and like make this thing work, it could be really, really good. He better be the pap. He better be, child. He better be. So Kira's getting to know Marvin a little bit more, talking about some she wore her lingerie for him. Girl, don't tell that man that. Y'all know what he into. Okay. So then he's telling her that he was thinking about moving back to the Virgin Islands and whatnot, and starting his family there, because that's where he's from. And she was like, that's a red flag, girl. Red flag is the man want to move back to where you're from. That's not the red flag. Red flag is the fact that the man's into the erotica and he's into change and bondage and you're not. That's the red flag. But that ain't my business. That is not my business at all. Okay. So it's kind of like she don't know. She's open to him, but she's not really down for it because she doesn't want to move eventually, or things like that. Okay. Phil all of a sudden wants to go traveling now that he met Kat, and she's opened up his mind to some things. And like I said, I just feel like it's something about Phil that I don't get. Like, sir, you are too old to have to wait to meet a woman for you to want to go places and do things. Yeah. But I hope he got money saved up from not going places and doing things, because homegirl Kat looks like she don't have no problem spending that money, baby. None at all, okay? And then when she was talking to Marvin, he was telling her, he was just saying he just loved the fact that she's confident. He loves the fact that she's a go-getter. And I like Kat, y'all. I like her. She gives me good energy. She gives me good vibes. She doesn't give me hater. But y'all know how it is, how people on this show switch up so fast. So we're gonna have to see how it is. She's not into bondage, but wore the top for him. Girl, shut up. Child, right. So I was like, I wore this for you because I thought it was gonna be a solo. Don't wear it. Let me tell you something. Don't tell that man that for he have you bent over that table, spanking you with some whips in front of them people, because that's what he into. Okay, don't have him making you submissive. Okay, next thing you know, you under the table on your knees. Child, we ain't got time for this. Okay, we ain't got time. Well, that's what I imagine be happening to these people. That's what I imagine be happening in these settings, with these relationships. So this probably why I be probably doing too much. Probably be doing too much. Okay. So yeah, but that's her red flag. The red flag is him moving back. So, child, where I'm at. The men go back to the women's lounge. The women's lounge. The men go back to the men's lounge, and they meet. Everybody finally gets to meet Chris. Okay, new Chris, that is. And Tommy lets them know it's a new woman. It's a new woman as well. So everybody got options. So he goes into it. He says, "Tell me who y'all feeling. Tell me who y'all feeling." So Chris says he's feeling Janelle. New Chris said he's feeling Janelle. And of course he is, because that's who he has first, like, one-on-one date with. And, he loves her teeth. It's giving, the men love Janelle. That's what it's giving. Okay. Quentin says Janelle, of course. And y'all can see that Red's not feeling that, because he's like cutting him off like, My thing is, like, I feel like I thought Lee was Quentin, number one. So I felt that it was very weird that it's Janelle. But Janelle did say that they was on the phone for hours and hours and hours. Okay. So I guess that's the thing. Red said Janelle, of course. Old Chris says Cat. Okay. Marvin says Cat. Phil says you might as well add him to the Catalina mixer, because he's feeling Cat as well. I said, well, child, she done came in. She done stole 3 men just like that, right from underneath their nose. They didn't even have a chance. Okay. Morier says Jessica, which I think is great. And Herbert says Lee. I don't think Quentin kind of liked the fact that Herbert says Lee, but I could see Herbert. I could see Herbert and Lee sneaking off and becoming a thing, right in front of Quentin's face, because it looks like Quentin's going to start going after Janelle real hard, because even in the preview, Janelle said that her top are Quentin and Herbert, I think she said. Is that what she said? I can't remember, but I know it was Quentin. I know it wasn't Red. I know it wasn't Red. Red looked mad he didn't meet the new girl. Child, somebody else he could be sassy with? No. Absolutely no. All the men seem like they mad they didn't meet the new girl, because the way the men was like, it's Cat for me. Now I would be mad too if everybody got to meet the new person and I didn't, and everybody loving them. Could you imagine if this was the women lounge and all the women was like, new Chris, new Chris, new Chris, new Chris, and I'm sitting there like, well, I ain't get to meet new Chris Tommy. What's up with that? I don't like that. No. So I ain't even mad at that. What's Janelle saying to them men? I don't know, but she put a spell on them, baby. I don't know what she's saying to them men, but they is loving it. But y'all know Janelle's 41, so she has some experience. She's not playing. Okay. She knows what to say, what to do, and how to do it. Okay. And she's been engaged before, meaning she know how to get a man to, lock it down. Now I got to figure out what happened that they didn't stay married. I mean, engaged. I need to find out why they didn't get married. That's the question. When they not feeling okay. So then Tommy asked them who they not feeling. So everybody is basically saying Tequila. Phil said that he don't like how she so hot and cold, like she's just switched up. He never know what he gonna get with her. Same, exactly. Like she keep bringing up old stuff. Let it go. So then old Chris says that they was on the phone and she was telling him that he was upset, that she was upset because one of the guys wasn't talking to her, but was talking to all the other girls. First of all, Tequila, why is you talking to one guy about another guy? Instead of building a connection with old Chris, like you should have been, so you could have somebody on your side, you decide to spend your time talking about another man. Girl, what? So then Morier was like, yeah, like she was in my top. And I remember that. He was always confident in her. He was always, making her feel good. And so all of a sudden, she comes to him and like, well, obviously, I'm guessing you building other connections with other people like this, not ready to love. Like, girl, what? So she basically tells him he could go ahead about his business and go find him somebody and build his connections with the people he's focusing on, since she not one of them. Oh, your package here? And I'm sitting here like, this is ready to love. This is ready to love. Everybody know that you got to date people and you got to build connections. Why don't you understand that? And for you to go ahead and send away to one person who had you as their number one is beyond the F out of me. And then you got the nerve to be on the phone talking about him to another man. Girl, you wanted to go home. And then you got the nerve to be sitting up there in that daggone, sitting up there in the ladies' lounge yelling at Janelle, talking about some, I don't know, well, no. Then you got the nerve to be in your interview telling Crystal, how would she know that the men don't like me? She know that the men don't like you because you was in the bottom. And not only are you in the bottom, then you going around talking about the other men to the other men, like make it make sense. Girl, you did not want to be, and you could not have wanted to be here. Like, you could not have wanted to be here because no part of you would be sitting like, let's just be honest. Everybody know, okay? Anybody who've entertained more than one man know that you don't sit around and talk about another man to another man. Baby, when I was out here dating, when I had first met my husband and I had him and I had my little side boo, don't tell nobody, they didn't even know about each other. So why is she over here telling these men to having this whole conversations about each other? Doing too much. That's what I mean. Like she wanted to go home. And then I bet she was like, I don't understand why the men send me home. Because you're bringing up old stuff. Every chance you get. Hey Jay. So so then Marvin said that he was kind of, you know, a little weirded out by her because like he had heard that she was going around once again talking about how he's been ignoring her, and now all of a sudden on their date she was having a good old time, and like that's scary. So for anyone who don't understand why the men don't like Tequila, or for Tequila not to understand why how anyone would know that these men don't like her, I just gave y'all a clear description of what every man had to say about her. Girl, go get some help. Go get some help. Cause like what you doing ain't it. What like now hear me out. I thought ready to love meant that the people feel like they was ready. There's no way she could have felt like she was ready. No way she could have felt like she was ready. So then of course, of course, Red had to throw out the fact that he ain't like Unique. And I was like, what's new? What's new, boo? What's new? Nothing. But a lot of men wasn't feeling Unique. Herbert wasn't feeling Unique. New Chris wasn't feeling Unique. And I could understand why, because she's not healed. And I was sitting there now, y'all. Let me tell y'all, because my nerves was on edge. Okay. When they sat down with these women, my nerves was on edge. I was sitting there like, y'all better not send Unique home over Tequila. Y'all better not send Unique home over Tequila, because I could just I felt like a part of me was going to say that the men felt as though she wasn't ready because she was still like stuck in the past, like on her old relationships, and she couldn't move past, and it's not healthy, and she won't be able to really connect with people because she's so cold and da 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 da. I thought we was gonna go that route, okay? I thought they was going to pick her over Tequila only because of she didn't seem open enough to the process with the men, as opposed to Tequila, who's just all over the place. You get what I'm saying? That was the logic, because when I was sitting there, I was really nervous because I was like, they better not. They better not. But when they told her that she wasn't ready to love, I said, thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Now all I need y'all to do is get red up out of here. Now all I need for y'all to do is get red up out of here. Now I know all my red lovers gonna be in here like, Chloe. No. He gotta go, y'all. Y'all will understand me later. Habibi called her home. Okay. She should look. This is what she wanted. Remember last episode? If Habibi go, y'all can send me home too. Bye. Bye, girl. Go get some therapy. But you know what it was? Hold up, because y'all, Tequila was crying about her ex cheating on her. Y'all need to answer me this. Answer me this, because they said when she was talking to Quentin said that she was crying about her ex cheating on her. Y'all need to answer that question for me. She was crying. When was she crying about this? Because I know this ain't the same Tequila who was sitting up there with Dagon Habibi, and he asked her, would you cheat on your man with me? And she said, yeah, after she had the nerve to be sitting up there crying that her ex-boyfriend was cheating on her, and then had the nerve to overlook that Dagon Habibi saying that he cheated on his girlfriend because she wasn't giving him head, like it wasn't nothing, like she wasn't crying over the fact that her ex-boyfriend cheated on her. Because I need to know. Because y'all need to let me know. Now, I don't know. I don't remember that. But apparently that's what happened. And now I'm confused. Because how, sis? How? Ooh, child, but she home. She home now. She is home. I thought production would get involved and keep Tequila to keep the drama. No, I don't know. Y'all gotta realize that I don't think Ready to Love keep people for drama. I just think that people kind of like people who just full of drama. In this season, the people who have drama don't have connections. That's the issue. Because it's like, even when though people wasn't really feeling Blake last season, he still had connections. Like he was able to grip on someone. But when two people who don't like when there's two people who everybody don't like and they decide to become a thing, it's easy to get rid of them. Like we don't like Habibi, we don't like Tequila. Get them both out of here. It's that simple. They don't have connections. And they can't make somebody stay who doesn't have connections because it's going to be obvious. Because it's going to be like, why is she here if everybody in that room just said they didn't like Tequila? You get what I'm saying? So that's just that. But I'm happy. So next week, y'all, next week look like it's gonna be good. Next week look like it's gonna be good. So I'm really excited to see how that's gonna play out, what's gonna happen, how the people gonna move. But overall, this episode of Ready to Love, it was good. It wasn't overly produced, it wasn't super dramatic or nothing like that. I feel like it played out naturally and it was cool. Um, and yeah, put your seatbelts on because it's about to get wild. It's about to get wild. And I wonder if we have any new curveballs. And I want to know if Tommy's going to allow them to use the curveball that he did last season where they get to keep one person um, a little bit longer, like skip elimination. So hopefully they do that because that would be nice to see. The drama ain't working out for those who want to stay. Right. That's the thing because when Tequila came in, it was like, men love drama and I'm going to give them that. It's not working. Because it's one thing to be defensive over your man. It's one thing to be a little catty, but it's another thing to be like just like no one likes you to the point where the women don't like you and the men don't like you. Now, if no one likes you, you got to go home. It only makes sense. Now get rid of. I'm glad that they got rid of Habibi and Tequila. Now get rid of Red and the guy with the sex dungeon. Child, the guy with the sex dungeon, the girls is intrigued. Okay, the girls is intrigued. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It seemed like Marvin gonna stay a while. Now I know he's not gonna make it to the end, but it seemed like he's gonna stay a while. I think that he'll stay longer than Phil. Sierra could style Tequila. Child, Tequila told y'all that she wanted to be her authentic, natural self on that stage, and that was who she was in that dress with her ashy legs, and that was, that was just it. Because why you have to be ashy though? That part I didn't understand. I didn't understand that, but that's what she said. Okay, that's what she said. She was like, yeah. And I mean, I could have put on lotion, but I just okay. So I don't know. I don't know. This is what she wanted to look like. So hey, I don't know. She does look a little weird. I don't mind the sex dungeon. Monique, cut it out. She was a fool for that. A straight fool. Like who said like y'all not gonna catch me up there without no lotion when I could put lotion on. Like, baby, let me tell you, when these ladies out, I got the baby oil gel, okay? Sparkling. Apparently, rain cures ashy. Just get out of here. No. Because that's my thing. Like, girl, what? Like, you did everything the audience didn't want, and it still came out bad. I don't understand, but okay. I don't get it. I just do not get it at all. That's what happens when you get the super fans come on Ready to Love Child. They try to do everything. They try to think like a fan, and it don't work out. It don't work out. Being as though she's a super fan, maybe she thought that coming in with a little bit of drama, getting the people to talk about her would be a good look for her and get her to stay a little bit longer. Will work out. I don't know why she didn't want to look moisturized. I don't know. We really don't know. She just said that in her Crystal interview. She just said that she had one day, she was the only one who wasn't in a dress and everybody was all dressed up. So she decided to change to her dress and she didn't put on no lotion. She could have, but she didn't. And she didn't want no makeup because every time the women be talking, because the fans be always talking about women makeup being messed up and this, that, and the other. So she didn't want to be that girl. And apparently it didn't work out for her. Yeah, she'll be forgotten. She'll be forgotten. So this is what we got left. I don't know who I think will end up in a relationship together. So far, it's hard to tell because everybody's still, swaying different ways. Especially with Kat coming in, it's definitely a different vibe. So we'll have to figure out how this is going to turn out. I thought Janelle was a super fan. I don't know. Is she? Is Janelle a super fan? If Janelle's a super fan, that's probably why all the guys like her because she knows what to do. She knows she on that phone. Remember, she said she was on that phone with Quentin for 2 hours. Let me tell y'all, Boo loving, Boo loving will do it every chance. Every chance you get, just stay on the phone and whisper sweet nothings in their ear. And they just be like, oh, boost the ego a little bit. Men love that. Stroke the ego, make them feel like they the one, and they be all over you for no reason. She looked a mess. The outfit she got eliminated in was horrible. Child. Somebody said she looked like stacked potatoes. I didn't say that. That wasn't me, but somebody said that. I love her pants. Which ones? Which ones? I don't know. I can't remember what she had on. I don't remember. I just know that Janelle got the talk game then. Yeah, she know how. I just told y'all she 41. Y'all don't think that woman don't know how to talk to these men? Oh, she know how to talk to these men. Janelle done got a bill paid a few times. I ain't playing. She ain't playing with y'all. Okay, she's not playing with y'all. But a lot of people don't understand. Like, oh, it's Janelle. Y'all can be mad at the men for loving her. She may not be the most likable person as far as attitude wise, but the men love her. I guess men love mean girls, not girls with drama. They must love mean girls. Fake connection. Most of the people don't end up together. Mona, we know that. We know ain't nobody gonna end up together, child. And then when the season over and they break up, they gonna be on the internet cursing each other out. We already know how this gonna go. Or a big bag. That part. Okay, super fan, boobs, laughter, and giving face. I love it. She's good. That's what I'm saying. You gotta know how to do it. Quentin confirmed the phone call with Janelle. He sure did. He sure did. See, I'm telling you, they love that. They love that. They love the attention. Janelle reminds me of me when she was entertaining the gents. Okay. Oh, okay. She know what to do. Not the man whisperer. That's a new one. Okay, not Janelle being a man whisperer. Child, y'all gonna have. Oh, y'all funny. That is too funny to me. Why? Why she gotta be the man whisperer? That's hilarious. Y'all go ahead and like the video. Please like the video. Okay. Brad from Ready to Love is now on the one. Yes, what's happening on the one? I gotta go over there and watch the one, y'all. I watched one episode and stopped. I don't know. It was too much going on for me. I wasn't really feeling it. Janelle went to the school of Erica Badu. Child, woof. As long as she don't have all them kids. Don't Erica Badu got mad kids? Child, I don't know how you push these kids out. It's exhausting. Um, Sweet with the men and claws for the woman. Yeah. Oh yeah, sweet with the men, claws for the woman. Oh yeah, that's an art, baby. It's an art. It's the art. But that is what it is. Anyway, y'all, today is Sunday, and I want to see if I could go to the beach. I kind of just want to lay on the sand. So I need to call my husband and tell him, ask him what the weather is outside, so he could take me to. She got 3 kids. Oh, I don't know why I thought Erica Badu had more than 3 kids. She got 3 baby daddies. That's what it is, right? But yeah, y'all, I want to go to the beach and lay in the sun and get some of this vitamin D to like uplift my spirits because I've been in the house in the bed all day, every day, doing nothing. I think I need to find me a job or something because this ain't it. Um, oh, Erica got 3 kids from Dallas. It might be in the water. Oh, maybe. Child, that's interesting. But anyway, y'all, let me jump off here. I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. We will have a Ready to Love live later on. I need to focus in. Oh, they clone Tyrone. I'm going to watch They Clone Tyrone, and we're going to do a review on it and see how it goes because I need some more content, y'all. I feel kind of stuck, so just bear with me. And I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget to like, subscribe, drop me some yellow hearts. Let me know that you was here, and that's it, y'all. Bye. Peace.